Hello, welcome to my super messy office and terribly disorganized bookshelves. My name is Jason, and I normally talk about books and comedy, and I've been talking about memories over my years of ministry at Creekside, but I also play the guitar. And recently, I have become borderline obsessed with JHS pedals because their YouTube channel is so great. And I'll include a link to their YouTube channel because it's awesome. And they have a tribute to the Klon Centaur that they released. And I saw that they released a black colorway. And I was like, I would like that. And so I purchased it. And I figured, why not build it? Okay. So I've looked at it, but I haven't really looked at how to build it at all. One of the things I really love about the whole design and aesthetic of their packaging here is this is a pedal that you build yourself. And it is so everything on here is very IKEA focused, which I love. So even the cover looks like an IKEA package, but then when you open it up inside, the little centaur person is IKEA style, and I just love that so much. So inside you've got your instructions, you've got your control manual thing, a discount code, and there's a little pack with some goop, which is an important piece to the process, a pin and picks, the sticker for the underside of the thing, some cables and nuts and bolts and stuff, the knobs here. The inside you've also got the actual case for the pedal, and so it's all going to be put together right in here. And then the circuits are also in here in this here bag. And so you what I understand is I will have to like snap these off and then put the whole thing together. I've never done this before. So we will see. So I think I need some tools. So you open up the NOTAKLÖN instructions here, and it's got your all the parts that are included inside. And I'm going to need pliers and a Phillips head screwdriver and a flathead screwdriver. So I don't have those right here, so I'm gonna have to go get them. So I'll be back. All right, I'm back. Pliers, screwdrivers. Let's do this. All right, so step one is to open this thing up here and to break stuff apart. So that's what I'm going to do. If I can open it. Pretty nervous actually about breaking things more than I should. This is a tight bag. I don't know if the ASMR people are like enjoying the crinkling sounds. I don't know. All right. Cool. So this is the circuit board. I don't know what these things do, but but step one is to break it apart. So I'm going to hold it the way they're holding it. And I'm going to... Ooh, that was nervous making. But I did it. Okay. So that part is broken. Okay, cool. And then I take my little plier things and I start breaking other parts off. I'm gonna start here. Gosh, this is nervous making. Oh, goodness. Okay. This is probably like the most stressed out I've been all day. You know, if you are watching this and you're like, wow, I want to do this, then you can get this. The Klon is available at JHS Pedals, and you can do your own super stressful home pedal building project if that's something you want to do. One of the reasons why I'm doing this today is because my office actually closed. We had a windstorm in the region, and so my office is closed. It's a Friday, and so I was like, well, what else am I going to do? Might as well do something fun and productive that I've been wanting to do for a bit. So let me break this out. Okay. Wow. My hands are shaking. That was more nervous than I've been in a long time. All right. And then like IKEA, they give you little tools. So you break these apart, and now I have some tools. Now I'm a real pedal builder. Let me break this off because it's going to bother me. These little like nubs here. Let's see if I can break that off. I did it. All right. There's a lot of little pieces coming into this. I just think this whole idea is so fun and so interesting to be able to build your own pedal. And I wonder if there will be more of these kinds of projects in the future where people will be like, hey, I have this idea for a pedal. I'd like to mass produce this, but I don't want to mass manufacture it. And so I'm going to have my fans, the people who want them, they can build them themselves. I think that's a cool idea. All right. So then there's some more discard stuff on the sides here that I'm going to break off. Yeah. My name, my name is Jason, as I said earlier, and this is just a little experiment video that I'm doing. But if you want to see more of this kind of stuff, then you can like and subscribe and ring that bell and do all the things the young cool kids say about YouTube. But I do like using YouTube for sharing things that I am interested in, talking about things I'm passionate about. And so I talk a lot about books and music and comedy. So that's kind of what you would be in for. I don't play a lot of guitar video stuff, but maybe when I get this all done, I will plug in my amplifier and my Fender Lead II guitar and just play some music through this NOTAKLÖN. But we will see. All right, I'm using my computer as a monitor to make sure that my phone is working properly. And yeah, all right. And so I don't know if the microphone is working properly. I should check that. That microphone is the correct microphone. Cool. I'm a real professional here. Okay, so now I've got the circuit boards broken apart, and I have my presentation tools. Your presentation tool. Got my tools here, and then I've got some more tools here. All right, so. All right, step one, break everything. Done. That's my favorite step of things, breaking stuff. So I did that. Step two is take your potentiometer PCB. Okay, I think that's this guy here. And your foot switch PCB, like so. I'm just setting things up the way that they have it set up in the instructions, because a lot of people have a hard time with IKEA. I've never really had a hard time with IKEA tools and assembly. It's just never been difficult. All right, so step two is just having the things. That's one of my favorite steps. Done. All right, everything's lined up the way they lined it up. Okay, so then in here there are some cables, and I need to take this cable and plug it in to a thing. It's probably this thing. or this thing. It's this thing. All right. So I'm going to plug it in. To here. Got to line up the little notch. There's a little notch thing there. Got to line that up. And like that. Boom. I'm a pedal maker. All right. And then the other one goes in here. Right? Okay, hold up. Don't get ahead of yourself, Jason. I'm going to look ahead. Because that was just step 3. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm going to do it. They're all going to get in here anyway. I mean, what's the worst that can happen? Everything is the worst that can happen. That seems backwards. Okay, good thing I looked ahead, because that's for later. All right, so then I take my case, this guy here, NOTAKLÖN, and we start lining stuff up. All right, there's all these little doodads. All right, so that's one of the reasons I cleaned off my desk so I could do this, so that I could not lose my tools and my pieces, to make sure that everything works appropriately and is super great all the time. Okay, so you take your potentiometer PCB and your case and the washers and the nuts. Okay. Cool. All right. I'm going to slide that into there because it seems like what I'm supposed to do. And then I'm going to put the washer down. Oh, washer down, bro. And then this other washer is going to be slid onto this thing here. All right. And then this other washer is going to go onto right there. And then the nut goes to there, to there, to there. Pedal building is so easy. All right. And then you take the number 10 side of this thing and you screw it on. But how's it screwed on to anything? How does it get purchase? Oh, I did it. Okay, well, we'll just trust that this is how it's supposed to be. Josh of JHS. Let's... Okay, it's working. It's working. Nope, that didn't work. That one didn't work. This is fun. It is fun. I like building things. One of the things, I have a tendency to get way into hobbies that I actually have no business getting into. So like, I really want to be like build furniture. But I am just actually not good at that. But I got really into the idea of building furniture. Okay. Now just tighten it. If I was like a good YouTube person, I would probably make a like time-lapse video, but I don't really care that much. Let's just see what happens. Let's see if like I drive engagement. Yeah, help me with that. Help me drive engagement by commenting and stuff. That would be cool. But also, like if you're like, hey, what if you play guitar, like what's your favorite guitar gear and pedals and that kind of stuff? Do not over tighten. None of that worked. What the heck? All right. I need, because there's little ridges here. Okay, I see. I need to make sure that these ridges get purchase. Okay, Those are purchased. But every time I do it, the other one gets loose for some reason. Let me try it the other way. None of these are staying on. Why do you think that is? You're like, Jason, because you're not using the tool, dum-dum. And maybe that is the case. Maybe I am a dum-dum. But you don't get to call me that. If you've used JHS pedals before, what are your favorite pedals? What are some of your favorite pedals in general? That'd be interesting. I'm just kind of getting back into the gear mindset with guitar. I've been playing guitar since I was like 14. I was in a band. We were not great. But then I got married and I sold all my pedals and my gear, and I got into the Line 6 stuff, and I still use Line 6 gear. I really, really like that. I have a Variax guitar and a Helix floor. But one of the challenges that I have with the Helix is it's kind of like Netflix, where you have all of these options and you just spend time like going through the options. And what I want to do is practice and play more. But I spend so much time. There we go. I got it. I got it. It's just spent so much time fiddling with settings that I don't, and looking at different effects that I don't actually practice. And so I'm trying to build a more simple pedal board just to practice, so that I just plug in the guitar and I play my music, and I get better in theory at music. All right. Next step is this foot switch locking washer onto here. I don't know if there's a top or a bottom. It looks like it goes this way. No, that's nonsense. It goes this way. That looks better. And then that goes into this thing like here. Okay, I see you. Like that. Okay, we're going to try that. And then the foot switch washer, looks like that one. And the foot switch nut is that size. And I'm just going to start this with my hand to get it onto the thing, and then tighten it with the number 14, which of all the board assembly pieces, that I think that's pretty cool. 14 is a good number. It's 7 times 2. That's nonsense, Jason. Why are you talking like that? All right. Cool. Don't over tighten. The Centaur, he's telling me this. He's saying, don't over tighten. Get some Swedish meatballs. And stuff. All right. Pedal. It's happening. All right, that's step 5. Step 6. Oh, goodness gracious. We're just blowing right through nap time. All right, step 6 is to take, okay, those aren't lined up just right. This washer and this dealio, and put them together into the input and output jacks. Okay, here we go. That was cool and easy. Oh my word, this thing is so cool. It's so easy, and I get to do it at home. And when I play it, I'll be like, I made that pedal. Kind of like how I make all of the furniture at my house from IKEA. Like, yeah, I'm a craftsman. All right, so then you use the number 11 side on this guy to tighten the jacks. Now, one of the things that made me feel like I could do this was the JHS videos. They had children make it on their video. So that was a boost of confidence for me because I am not a electrical engineer, manufacturer type person. Do not over tighten. All right. And then, okay, cool. Look at that. So then you take the thing over here and you line up the notch to connect it to this guy like that. Boom. Oh, pedal is happening. So in theory, this would work right now. But I need to put goop on it. The goop. All right. So, all right, number 7, boom. All right, and then move all of the potentiometers fully counterclockwise. These are the potentiometers. Make them fully counterclockwise. That means from the top to the left. Go left over. My kids don't really know how to tell time with traditional clocks. And so, you learn how to do these things and tell kids simple things like that. All right. And then place the knob on the potentiometer shafts with the indicator dial at 7 o'clock. Okay. So 7 o'clock is right there, right? Oh, I don't feel comfortable about that. I do like these knobs. The knobs are just simple. I love it. One of the things I really like about this whole project is how simple everything is. I like the JHS pedal. I like the 3 series pedals. I like how simple those are. They're not trying to they just want to make cool sounds. And so, all right. And then I see. That's why I needed this tiny little screwdriver. So they're on here at 7 o'clock. All right. And then there's these little screws on the back, and I'm going to screw those in to make sure that they are secured to the potentiometer so that those actually do a thing when I turn the knob. They're going to so cool. So cool. All right. I love this. Yep. Very cool. 7 o'clock. 7 o'clock. It's 7 o'clock somewhere. Okay, cool. Yeah, look. Knobs. Boom. And they actually stop. So cool. All right. I'm building a pedal, Mom. Okay. There it is. That's the face of it. That's what it looks like. The NOTAKLÖN. And then you've got the positive, negative thing. All right. Cool. This is the coolest thing. I am loving this. All right. Excuse me. So then this is where the real magic happens with the Centaur tribute here is the goop. Goop. All right. And the goop it's made in China, applied to the specified area to cover the magic ditty diodes. While gooping, the circuit outside of the specified area will not affect the function or sound of the circuit. It may cause the circuit to be unserviceable and therefore voids the warranty. So be careful. It needs to go into that little goop area right there. So use it on the diodes. Okay, cool. How do I get into it? This guy. When you open one of these things and you're like, how it's covered, right? Something that sometimes people don't know is this little point here on the top is intended to puncture that. So now, look, it's open. Isn't that great? They think of everything, these people. Ooh, look at that. The goop. It's in there. Let's put it on my NOTAKLÖN Centaur. All right. Okay. This contains silicone. Keep out of reach of children. Harmful if swallowed. not for consumption. Keep away from eyes and mouth. If goop comes in contact with skin, wash the affected area immediately. All right. Good. Now, I don't know how much really to put on here. So I'm going to just kind of roll this up so that it is good. Okay, wow. They do give you a lot of goop, but I don't think you need that much. So I don't know. It's kind of, I don't know what to do about all of that. Okay, let's just. Let me cut the top of this. I think it's sealed. Oh, there it goes. Oh, there it goes. Too much goop. Too much goop. Dadra. All right. It has now made contact with my skin. I don't know if I'm going to have superpowers. I don't know if I will turn into a centaur. No one can know. All right. So I'm going to put it in here. Goop, 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 goop. In the area. Right there. Okay. Gooped. That's crazy. I'm going to just put this in here and let it sort itself out. I think I did enough. And then it says, please allow 24 hours to dry. To avoid goop dripping, leave pedal face down to dry. Keep out of reach. Yeah. All right. Cool. Guys, I made a pedal. There's one more step, and that is to seal it up. And so on the nameplate here, on the back plate, they encourage you to sign it and date it. And so I'm going to do that with I want a good visible Sharpie, not a black one, not that one. I guess I'll just try to do red. Can red make this work? Yep, I can see it. All right. All right. So it is November 24 or 22, 2024. This is made by Jason. And boom. All right. So then you put the back plate on here like this. And then you just screw in the last few screws. Guys, this is so cool. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to follow the instructions because I'm a rule follower. Okay. I'm not a big stepper. I am a rule follower. And I am going to come back tomorrow and I'm going to plug it in and we're going to hear what it sounds like with the magical goop diodes and all this stuff and how it works. It's so cool. JHS, thank you for making this. Thank you for being a friend. Going down the road and back again. Your heart is true. You're a pal and a confidant. And, you know, JHS, if you threw a party and invited everyone you knew, you would see the biggest gift would be from me, and the card attached would say, thank you for being a friend. Now, The Golden Girls was a show as a child that I did not really understand at all. It was not for me, right? But when I think about that show, the main characters were all old ladies. The song is talking about being a friend, right? It doesn't say anything about being golden girls. And that was always confusing to me. I don't know. I liked the theme songs that were like telling me actually what was going on, not just that these three ladies are friends. Okay. So, that is that. I have one more sticker to apply to the back of here as part of the finishing touch. I'm going to put it on here so that I have a, real deal clon, not a clon, from JHS pedals. Boom. So I have to keep it this way for 24 hours. I'm going to set a timer. Set a timer for 24 hours. They can't be set that long. I'll just come back tomorrow. All right. Let's see how it sounds tomorrow. Bye. All right, I have waited the required 24 hours, and so now my NOTAKLÖN black colorway, the goop should be dry. So I'm gonna test it out. You can see how it sounds. I have my 1980 Fender Lead II. I love this guitar. I found it in our church storage years ago, and I was like, hey, does anybody know who this is? As we were moving from one building to another, and they didn't. And so I said, can I have it? And they said yes. So so now I have this cool guitar. And I love that the color fade on this thing. In particular, it's just 2 pickups. I have the pickups set in the middle. I have my amp set on just at 12 o'clock. So just straight across for all the EQs. Sounds like that. All right. So I am going to there's going to be some buzzes probably. So let's just real quick plug this over into my outputs. There's that. Okay. And now let's plug this cable into my input. And my other cable. Here we go. I'm a professional. Always prepared, right? Always. All right. Okay, so everything's off right now. Volume's all the way down on the NOTAKLÖN. Okay. Oh, my guitar's also volume all the way down. So let's bring that back down. Okay. Let's bring some treble into this bad boy. So let's see what the gain's like on this. Okay. Let's turn the volume down a bit. Okay, I like this. Okay, I think this sounds really good. Let's turn the gain all the way up, turn our volume a bit down. Okay, there's also a plus or minus switch, and that thing is the Shamrock mod switch. It increases overall gain by 4 decibels for unmatched boost abilities. So let's see how unmatched those are. So, yeah, I mean, I'm a pedal builder now. I build pedals. That's all I got to say. Thank you, JHS, for making such an awesome thing. And I already had a white pedal from JHS. I bought the Fuzz a little while ago. on sale. And so when they released the NOTAKLÖN in black, I was like, I would love to get that. I think it sounds great. Yeah, if it's still available, you should pick one up. Anyway, thanks for watching this. I don't know what it sounds like yet as I'm recording this. I'm going to have to edit it and see if it actually sounds good at all, or if you can hear it. And it might not get on the internet. So if you're seeing this, it got on the internet. If you want to hear more guitar playing, then comment. I'm not that good. But anyway, thank you. My name's Jason, and like, subscribe, ring the bell, do whatever you got to do. All the things the kids say these days. See ya.